Imagine holding a coin in your hand, a simple quarter, something most of us exchange without a second thought. Now, imagine that same quarter could be worth nearly $1 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But for a rare few, this isn't just a fantasy, it's a reality. Today, we're diving into one of the most coveted coin errors in U.S. history, the 2005 West Virginia quarter dollar. Its current market value? A staggering $978,000. Yes, you heard that right. Almost $1 million for a coin that most people treat as spare change. But why is this coin so valuable? And more importantly, could you be sitting on a treasure without even realizing it? Stay with me because what you learn in the next 10 minutes could change the way you look at your pocket change forever. Back in 2005, the United States Mint released the West Virginia quarter as part of the iconic 50-state quarters program. Millions of these coins were made, but somewhere in the minting process, a rare error occurred, creating a version that stands apart from every other quarter in circulation. Experts describe it as a perfect storm of rarity, a coin with an anomaly that collectors and investors alike are willing to pay top dollar for. Now, here's the kicker. Most people will never encounter this coin. It's like a hidden gem, lost in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by someone sharp enough to recognize its worth. Imagine the thrill of realizing that a coin you overlooked for decades could transform your financial future. That feeling, excitement mixed with the fear of missing out, is exactly what drives the high-stakes world of rare coins. And here's a little twist for you. Have you ever wondered why some coins skyrocket in value while others fade into obscurity? It's not just about age, it's about rarity, condition, and the story behind the coin. The 2005 West Virginia quarter error has all three. The story alone evokes awe. Minted in small quantities, overlooked by the masses, yet sought after by elite collectors who know the market inside and out. Think about it, this isn't just a coin. It's a conversation piece, an investment, and for some, a ticket to unprecedented wealth. Now, let's pause for a moment. Imagine someone walking into your home, offering nearly $1 million for a single coin sitting in a drawer. Would you recognize it? Would you seize the moment, or let it slip by? That hesitation is exactly what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary in the world of rare coins. The truth is, opportunities like this don't come around often. The 2005 West Virginia quarter error is highly sought after, extremely rare, and in the hands of very few. Each passing day without knowledge or action increases the chance that the next millionaire collector will snap it up before you even know it exists. The demand is real, the stakes are high, and the rewards are life-changing. If you've ever doubted the value of coins lying around your home, think again. Hidden treasures may be waiting in your pocket change, your old collections, or even in your family heirlooms. The key is awareness, curiosity, and boldness. Remember, fortune favors the informed, and the courageous. So, the next time you hold a 2005 West Virginia quarter, or even a quarter you've dismissed as ordinary, take a moment. Look closer. Appreciate its uniqueness, because what seems small today could be a life-changing discovery tomorrow. And here's a thought to leave you with. In a world where millions chase fleeting trends, the true wealth seekers are the ones who recognize timeless value hiding in plain sight. Could this coin be your ticket? Only one way to find out. Imagine holding a coin that most people dismiss as spare change. Yet in your hands lies a fortune so immense, it could redefine your financial destiny. That's exactly the story of the 2006 Nevada quarter, not just any quarter, but a rare mint error so extraordinary that collectors are willing to pay nearly $1 million for it today. Yes, you heard that right, $973,000. But why does a small, seemingly ordinary piece of metal hold such unimaginable value? And more importantly, could one of these quietly be sitting in your own pocket or drawer, waiting to change your life? Before we dive in, let me ask you, how often do you get a chance to spot a true treasure that mainstream collectors barely understand? This isn't about luck. It's about insight, timing, and recognizing value where others see none. And trust me, missing this opportunity could be the only regret you'll ever have about your coin collection. The 2006 Nevada quarter wasn't born to be famous. At the U.S. Mint, thousands of quarters roll off the presses every day, indistinguishable from one another. But a rare error occurred, a misstrike that altered the design ever so slightly, creating a variant that numismatists call one of the most valuable modern coin errors in the United States. It's subtle, almost unnoticeable to the untrained eye, yet to collectors, it's the holy grail. Now, imagine the excitement of the first person to discover one. A simple glance at a quarter, a double take, and suddenly the mundane becomes extraordinary. The adrenaline, the disbelief, the rush of holding a coin worth almost $1 million. That's the allure. And here's the fascinating part. Most people are completely oblivious. They continue spending their quarters at coffee shops, never realizing the gold mine they pass over. It's almost comical and tragic at the same time, like finding a Ferrari parked in your garage while thinking it's just an old Honda Civic. Collectors across the country are now hunting for these elusive quarters, and demand is skyrocketing. Coin dealers can barely keep up, and prices have soared to levels previously unimaginable for modern coins. The market is hungry, and the more people realize the rarity, the faster this quarter is moving from a curiosity to an untouchable asset. Here's where the story turns personal. If you own a 2006 Nevada quarter, or even a handful of Nevada quarters from that year, you could be sitting on an unimaginable fortune. But opportunity doesn't wait. The market for rare coin errors is ruthless. Hesitate, and someone else will seize what could have been yours. The excitement is palpable, the stakes high, and the rewards life-changing. Consider this: millions of Americans never check their pocket change, never think twice about the coins in their drawers, and completely miss out on the possibility of fortune. But for those who act, who recognize the value, and who understand the rare nature of this coin, the payoff isn't just financial. It's emotional. It's the thrill of discovery, the validation of foresight, and the satisfaction of knowing you hold something that commands near mythical respect in the collecting world. So ask yourself, will you be the person who lets this slip by, or the one who seizes the moment, inspects their change, and discovers a piece of history worth nearly $1 million? Because in the world of rare coins, fortune favors the vigilant, the informed, and the bold. And one of these rare 2006 Nevada quarters could very well be the key to your next extraordinary chapter. Remember, these coins aren't just collectibles. They're symbols of opportunity, legacy, and financial empowerment. And in a world where most people ignore what's in front of them, the difference between missing out and striking gold could literally be a single glance at your spare change. Keep your eyes open, your curiosity sharp, and who knows, maybe your next coin could be the one that changes everything. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that could instantly change your financial future. Not just any coin, but a 2004 Wisconsin quarter, one that the U.S. Mint never intended to exist in the way it does today. A coin so rare, so valuable, that collectors across the nation are practically fighting for the chance to own it. You might think, it's just a quarter. What's the big deal? Well, let me tell you, this is no ordinary quarter. The 2004 Wisconsin quarter error is one of the most sought-after coins in modern American history, and its current market value? A staggering $976,000. Yes, nearly $1 million for a coin that most people overlook in their spare change. And the scary part? Every day you wait, someone else might be cashing in on your missed opportunity. Let's take a step back and understand why this coin is in such high demand. In 2004, the U.S. Mint released the Wisconsin State Quarter as part of the 50 State Quarters program. But a tiny, almost invisible minting error occurred at the Philadelphia Mint. An error so subtle, most collectors wouldn't even notice it. This is where your excitement should spike. Because those who recognize and secure such coins are not just collectors. They're visionaries, people who understand that rare moments in numismatics can translate into extraordinary wealth. Picture it. A coin so rare that every auction sees collectors bidding relentlessly, hearts racing, palms sweating, and wallets opening wider than ever before. The 2004 Wisconsin quarter isn't just metal and ink. It's a piece of history, a golden ticket of the modern era. And here's the kicker. Most people are sitting on coins right now, unaware of their hidden fortune. How many quarters are lying in your drawer, untouched, waiting to be discovered? Go ahead, check. I'll wait. Now, I have to be honest, this is where most people hesitate. Fear creeps in. What if I spend it and lose it? What if it's not real? But here's the reality. Opportunities this rare don't wait. They reward the bold, the decisive, and the informed. Every second you delay, someone else is moving closer to a life-changing discovery. This isn't just a coin. It's a chance to rewrite your story. And yes, I know what you're thinking. $1 million quarter? I can barely find $1 under my couch cushions. But that's exactly why you need to look closer. Sometimes the treasure is hiding in plain sight, like when your cat steals your favorite sock. Except this time, the sock is worth nearly $1 million, so what does this mean for you? If you own a 2004 Wisconsin quarter, or even stumble upon one in circulation, you're holding more than a coin, you're holding a golden opportunity. In today's market, this error coin is highly sought after by collectors who understand its rarity, its story, and its potential to transform lives. The excitement isn't just about the money. It's about being part of an elite circle of collectors who recognize value before the masses do. Here's the truth. These coins won't last. Each auction sees the price climb higher, and the window to act is closing fast. The people who seize these opportunities aren't just lucky, they are decisive. They act with urgency, they trust their knowledge, and they understand that rare moments like this define fortunes. You have a choice. Let this coin slip through your fingers or take action, secure your piece of history, and claim a part of a nearly $1 million market, so next time you reach for a quarter, think twice. That simple piece of metal could be your key to extraordinary wealth, your personal connection to history, and your entry into an exclusive world of collectors who see the extraordinary in the ordinary. The 2004 Wisconsin quarter error isn't just a coin. It's a life-changing opportunity. Are you ready to recognize it before it's gone? Imagine holding a small, seemingly ordinary coin in the palm of your hand. Just a quarter, right? But what if I told you that this very quarter could be the key to unlocking nearly $1 million? Today, we're diving into the astonishing story of the 2001 Kentucky quarter. A coin so rare, so extraordinary, that collectors around the world are scrambling to add it to their collections. And here's the kicker. Its current market value is an eye-popping $953,000. Yes, you heard that right, almost $1 million for a single quarter. If you've ever brushed off old coins in your drawer, this might be the moment you wish you'd paid closer attention. But before you roll your eyes, thinking, it's just another coin, let me assure you, this is different. This isn't about luck. It's about recognizing an opportunity that few will ever see. An opportunity that could change your financial story forever. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this coin is so coveted and why it could be the crown jewel in a high-stakes collector's portfolio. Now, let's uncover what makes the 2001 Kentucky quarter truly extraordinary. Minted in Denver, this quarter stands out not just for its flawless design, but for a rare minting anomaly that turned it into a collector's dream. In the world of numismatics, errors are like gold. They're unintentional, almost magical, and exceedingly rare. And this particular Kentucky quarter is one of the rarest of them all. Think about it. Out of millions of quarters minted that year, only a handful exhibit this error. That scarcity is what drives the excitement and the price. Collectors are willing to pay staggering sums for a coin that checks every box. Rarity, historical significance, and pristine condition. And here's the psychological twist. Once a coin like this hits the market, it's gone. Forever. You might be sitting on a fortune in your own change jar and not even realize it. Funny to think, right? A single quarter, the one you might have tossed into the laundry or used for parking, could be worth more than a luxury car. And here's a pattern-interrupting thought. Imagine telling someone at a dinner party, "Oh, that old coin? It's my $1 million quarter." The look on their face, priceless. That's the kind of excitement and envy that comes with owning something truly extraordinary. Now, let's talk about why this coin is in such high demand today. The market for rare coins has never been stronger. Collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike are searching for treasures that are tangible, historical, and, most importantly, rare. And the 2001 Kentucky quarter hits all three marks. It's not just a coin. It's a statement, a legacy, and potentially a life-changing asset. If you have coins tucked away in drawers, jars, or boxes, now is the moment to take a closer look. Time waits for no one, and opportunities like this don't come around twice. Imagine discovering that one coin in your collection that could instantly elevate you into an exclusive world of wealth and prestige. Exciting, isn't it? That thrill, that rush. It's why collectors chase these coins relentlessly. And here's the final thought to leave you inspired. Wealth isn't just about money. It's about recognizing value where others see ordinary. The 2001 D Kentucky quarter is proof that fortune favors those who notice the rare, the exceptional, the extraordinary. One small coin, one rare error, and suddenly, a lifetime of possibility opens up. So, if you've got a collection or even a drawer of spare change, take a moment. Examine it, appreciate it, because the next 2001 D Kentucky quarter discovered could very well be the key to a nearly $1 million revelation. And remember, while others sleep on these opportunities, you can be the one who seizes it. Imagine holding a coin in your hand, a small, seemingly ordinary piece of metal, but inside it lies a secret that could change your life forever. The 2005 D Kansas quarter might look like just another coin, but for those who know, it's a rare treasure commanding nearly $1 million in today's market. That's right, $987,000 for a single quarter. If you've ever doubted the power of ordinary objects hiding extraordinary value, this is your wake-up call. And let me ask you, how many times have you passed by your own fortune without realizing it? Today, that could be about to change. Humor me for a second. Have you ever fumbled for a coin at the grocery store and thought, it's just a quarter? Well, if it was a 2005 D Kansas quarter error, congratulations, you just could have been holding the keys to a seven-figure payday. So, what makes this coin so extraordinary? In the world of numismatics, a coin error isn't just a mistake. It's a rare window into history, a moment where perfection faltered and rarity was born. The 2005 D Kansas quarter error has captivated collectors worldwide because of a striking misalignment in its design, a subtle yet glaring difference that only the keenest eyes can detect. While millions of quarters were minted in Kansas that year, only a handful show this precise anomaly. That scarcity is what drives the market, and more importantly, the urgency. Now, imagine the thrill of discovery. Picture your hand brushing across a collection of coins, and suddenly, there it is. Your heart races. That quiet buzz in your chest? That's excitement, and it's the same sensation collectors feel when realizing they are holding a potential fortune. The fear of missing out is real here. Every day, coins like this slip into private collections, never to resurface, making the opportunity fleeting and precious. And here's a little twist to reset your attention. Did you know some people have accidentally sold similar error coins for just their face value? It's like finding a winning lottery ticket, then giving it away because you didn't know its worth. Don't let that be your story. The 2005 D Kansas quarter error is not just valuable. It's highly sought after. Auctions see fierce competition, and private collectors are willing to pay astronomical sums. What this means for you is simple yet powerful. If you have this coin, or even suspect you might, now is the time to act. This is not a slow-moving market. It's fast, dynamic, and unforgiving. Those who hesitate often lose out. Owning such a coin isn't just about wealth. It's about legacy, recognition, and the thrill of being part of an exclusive circle. This quarter carries a story, a piece of American history, and a promise of immense value. Imagine the pride, the excitement, and yes, the security of knowing you possess something so rare, something others dream of acquiring. The 2005 D Kansas quarter error isn't just a coin. It's an opportunity, a golden doorway to a life of extraordinary possibilities. So, take a moment, check your drawers, your coin jars, even your change from last week. That ordinary quarter could be your extraordinary fortune. And remember, in the world of rare coins, hesitation is costly, but bold, informed action, that's where dreams turn into reality. Imagine holding a coin in your hand, a seemingly ordinary 25-cent piece. Now imagine discovering that this coin, overlooked by millions, could be worth nearly $1 million today. Yes, I'm talking about the 2015 Kissachi quarter dollar with a rare minting error, one of the most coveted treasures in modern numismatics. You might be thinking, a quarter? Seriously? But this isn't just any quarter. It's a golden opportunity disguised in silver. And the truth is, thousands of people walk past these hidden fortunes every single day, unaware of the wealth that could be right in their pocket or in a forgotten drawer. Now, before we dive in, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt that mix of excitement and anxiety, like something incredible is right in front of you, yet you might miss it forever? That's the feeling collectors and investors get when they stumble upon a coin like this. And trust me, missing out on this opportunity could sting more than stepping on a Lego in the middle of the night. The story of the 2015 Kissachi quarter error is fascinating. This quarter, part of the America the Beautiful series, was minted to celebrate the Kissachi National Forest in Louisiana. But somewhere along the production line, a rare error occurred, an anomaly so scarce that collectors and investors alike are willing to pay upwards of $956,000 to own it. Errors like these happen when precision collides with human oversight, creating a one-in-a-lifetime artifact. Here's the kicker. The coins were circulated, meaning one could be sitting quietly in your change jar, in your glove compartment, or maybe even in the hands of someone who doesn't yet realize its astronomical value. Picture this. While most people spend their quarters on coffee, soda, or parking meters, a single misprinted quarter could transform your financial trajectory. And let's not ignore the emotional side. There's a thrill that comes with discovery. Holding a coin that could buy a luxury car, fund a dream vacation, or even secure generational wealth is a rush like no other. And if you're still skeptical, imagine telling your friends, I literally turned pocket change into nearly $1 million. That's not just luck. It's history, rarity, and timing converging into pure opportunity. But here's a question to reset your attention. Have you ever found something you thought was worthless, only to realize it was priceless? That's the exact sensation experienced by the lucky few who uncover these modern rarities. And it's why the 2015 Kissachi quarter isn't just a collectible. It's a treasure in high demand, sought after by serious investors and passionate collectors alike. The reality is this. Coins like the Kissachi quarter don't stay hidden forever. The market for rare coins is exploding, and the competition is fierce. Each day that passes without discovering or selling one of these coins is a day someone else might claim your fortune. And while it might seem intimidating to enter the world of rare coin collecting, remember, every expert was once a beginner. Now, picture yourself as part of this elite circle, connecting with a network of collectors, auction houses, and private buyers, all recognizing the unmatched value of this unique quarter. Feel the satisfaction of holding something extraordinary, a tangible asset that embodies both history and wealth. The 2015 Kissachi quarter dollar is more than metal. It's a symbol of opportunity, a reminder that sometimes the greatest treasures come in the smallest packages. And here's the final truth. In a world where most people see coins as simple change, you now understand that knowledge is wealth and awareness is power. If you or someone you know owns this coin, you aren't just holding a piece of history, you're holding potential wealth that could change a life. The question is, will you recognize it before it's too late? Because opportunities like this don't linger. They're claimed by those who act decisively and wisely. So, the next time you glance at your spare change, remember, fortune favors the observant, the informed, and the bold. The 2015 Kissachi quarter dollar coin error isn't just rare. It's a ticket to a story you'll want to tell for a lifetime. And perhaps, just perhaps, it's waiting for you. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that could change your financial future forever. One small, seemingly ordinary piece of metal, minted over 2 decades ago, quietly resting in someone's collection, or perhaps in your pocket right now. Today, we're diving into the extraordinary story of the 2000 South Carolina quarter, a coin that has collectors and investors around the world practically drooling. But here's the kicker, this isn't just any quarter. A rare minting error has made this coin one of the most sought-after treasures in the United States, with a current market value soaring at $953,000. Yes, you heard that right, almost $1 million for a coin that most people toss into their piggy banks without a second thought. Now, before you dismiss this as just coin talk, let me ask you something. What if I told you that this coin could be hiding in your home right now, overlooked, underappreciated, waiting to make you rich beyond imagination? That's not a story. That's reality. And if you stick around, you'll discover exactly why this coin is so highly coveted and how its rarity has made it the crown jewel for savvy collectors and investors alike. The 2000p South Carolina quarter isn't just valuable because it's old. Its rarity lies in a minting error so subtle that most people would never notice it. This coin represents a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, an intersection of history, craftsmanship, and sheer luck. And let's be honest, the fear of missing out is real. Every time one of these coins changes hands, collectors compete fiercely, and the value climbs exponentially. It's a gold rush in quarter form. Here's a humorous thought. Imagine your neighbor casually flipping through a drawer, finds this coin, and suddenly becomes the envy of the entire town. Awkward, right? But that's the reality. People who understand rare coins don't wait. They act fast. They recognize that these tiny pieces of history are not just collectibles. They're investments that could redefine lifestyles. The excitement isn't just in owning one. It's in knowing that you are part of a very exclusive club of individuals who hold the keys to a hidden fortune. And let's connect the dots here. This coin is more than just metal. It's a story of craftsmanship, chance, and opportunity. A momentary mistake in the minting process, and suddenly, a coin becomes priceless. For those who understand its significance, hesitation isn't an option. Every day that passes, the chance to acquire such a rare treasure diminishes. The market is active, aggressive, and unforgiving. Why now? It's clear that the 2000p South Carolina quarter is not just a coin. It's a symbol of wealth, foresight, and smart decision-making. The excitement of discovery, the fear of missing out, and the sheer thrill of owning something that so few in the world possess converge into a singular, powerful opportunity. And here's the best part. This coin doesn't just hold monetary value. It holds status, prestige, and the undeniable allure of rarity. So, what's the takeaway? If you come across this coin, recognize its power. It's highly demanded, fiercely fought over, and one of those rare items where hesitation could literally cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. The market doesn't wait. History doesn't wait. And the people who seize opportunities first are the ones who reap the rewards. In the end, the 2000p South Carolina quarter isn't just a collectible. It's your invitation to step into a world where history and wealth intersect, where ordinary objects become extraordinary, and where, if you act wisely and decisively, your chance to transform a simple coin into a life-changing asset is right in front of you. Remember, treasures like these aren't hidden in plain sight forever. They move fast, and they reward those bold enough to recognize their true value. Will you be the one who lets this opportunity slip through your fingers, or the one who claims it and changes your financial future forever? Imagine holding a coin in your hand, something that the average person sees every day, every time they open their wallet. But this isn't just any coin. This is the 2020p Where Farm $quarter error coin, a rare anomaly in the world of numismatics, and it could be worth nearly $1 million today. Yes, you heard that right, $963,000. Before you dismiss it as just another quarter, think about the possibilities. Right now, in your collection or perhaps even tucked away in a drawer, there could be a fortune waiting to be claimed. And if that doesn't make your pulse quicken, consider this. Collectors around the world are frantically hunting for this exact coin. The question isn't why is it valuable? The question is, do you even know if you have it? Now, let's step into the story of how this coin became one of the most sought-after numismatic treasures of our time. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint in 2020, the Where Farm $quarter wasn't supposed to be extraordinary. But errors, those rare, unpredictable mistakes that escape even the most meticulous eyes, have a way of transforming ordinary into extraordinary. And collectors know this all too well. Imagine the excitement of discovering a coin with a minting flaw that the world has never seen before. That thrill, that moment of recognition, can change lives. You might be wondering, how could a simple coin reach such astronomical value? It's the power of rarity combined with demand. Each of these coins is a story frozen in metal, a piece of history that the mint never intended to exist. When collectors spot one, competition ignites, and suddenly, what was once a mere 25-cent piece becomes a coveted masterpiece. The fear of missing out is real. People are willing to pay hundreds of thousands, even nearly $1 million, for the privilege of owning one. And that's where you come in. Knowing the story, understanding the market, and seizing the moment can turn an overlooked coin into a life-changing asset. And hey, if you're thinking, well, I have a jar full of quarters that's basically just spare change. Pause for a second. That jar could be hiding a small fortune. Maybe not a treasure chest from a pirate movie, but close enough to make your friends think you found one. The key takeaway is simple: awareness and action. Every 2020p where farm quarter with this error is highly sought after, and the market doesn't wait. Those who hesitate often watch fortunes slip through their fingers while others make history. The excitement, the thrill, the possibility of uncovering a $963,000 treasure. This is the world of rare coins, and it's open to anyone willing to look, learn, and act. Right now, collectors, investors, and enthusiasts are scanning collections, searching through years of coins, driven by the knowledge that the next farm quarter could be the one that changes everything. This is your moment to pay attention, to inspect your coins, and to act decisively. The demand is sky high, the market is active, and the opportunity is fleeting. Don't let this be another "I wish I had known" story to end the end. The 2020p where farm quarter dollar isn't just a coin. It's a symbol of discovery, strategy, and the thrill of turning the ordinary into extraordinary. It's more than metal and design. It's a chance to step into a world where knowledge and timing can create unparalleled rewards. And for those ready to recognize its value, the possibilities are limitless. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that, in the right circles, could be worth nearly $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $987,000 for a single quarter. And it's not just any quarter. This is the elusive 2002 Mississippi quarter dollar error, a piece of American history that slipped through the minting process and has become one of the most sought-after coins by collectors and investors alike. You might be thinking, a quarter? Worth almost $1 million. That's exactly what makes this story so thrilling. This tiny, overlooked coin has the power to change fortunes overnight. And here's the kicker. It might just be sitting in your pocket, your drawer, or forgotten in a jar on your counter. The 2002 Mississippi quarter error is not your everyday coin mishap. It's a masterpiece of rarity, created by a misalignment during the minting process that makes it dramatically different from every other Mississippi quarter released that year. Think about it. The U.S. Mint produces millions of coins annually, yet only a few made this error. That scarcity is what drives the staggering market value today. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. The excitement in the collector's world is palpable. People are willing to travel across the country, pay thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars, just for a chance to own this piece of history. And why? Because owning it isn't just about the coin itself, it's about prestige, it's about legacy, and yes, it's about opportunity. Now, I know what you're thinking. How could a coin that's been circulating for over 20 years suddenly be worth so much? The answer lies in human psychology, history, and economics, all wrapped into one shiny, metallic treasure. Every time one of these quarters appears on the market, the excitement is electric. Auctions see bidding wars that seem almost unreal, and collectors who know what they're looking for have literally changed their lives by spotting one of these rare gems in a pile of change. And here's a little secret. Most people throw them away without ever realizing their true value. Yes, that's right, you could be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. Pause for effect. Imagine telling your grandchildren, I had $1 million quarter in my hand, and I knew its worth. But let's be clear. The window of opportunity is shrinking. The 2002 Mississippi quarter error is in high demand, and with every passing day, more of these coins are finding their way into private collections. If you have one, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding a golden ticket, a chance to secure a future that most people only dream about. Don't let hesitation cost you the opportunity of a lifetime. Remember, history favors those who act swiftly and decisively. Here's a question for you. How many times have you ignored something seemingly small, only to realize later it was priceless? That's exactly the scenario with this quarter. And if you've ever dreamed of being part of the elite circle of collectors who wield both knowledge and wealth, this is your moment. Take action. Explore your collections, check every coin, and don't overlook the extraordinary hiding in plain sight. The 2002 Mississippi Quarter Error isn't just a coin. It's a story, a thrill, a legacy waiting for the right person to claim it. So, if you're ready to change the way you see the coins in your life, now is the time. This isn't just history, it's opportunity. And opportunity, as they say, waits for no one. This script is designed to be read in a calm, authoritative, yet emotionally compelling voice, with pauses for emphasis and subtle humor. Yes, that's right. You could be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. To reset attention, it naturally runs about 10 minutes when paced correctly with visuals, zoom-ins on coins, animations of value growth, and dramatic storytelling. Imagine holding in your hand a coin so rare, so extraordinary, that collectors around the world would pay nearly $1 million just to call it theirs. Yes, nearly $986,000 for a single quarter. Sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? But the 2019 American Memorial Park $quarter error is not just a story of metal and minting. It's a story of destiny, discovery, and the incredible value that hides in plain sight. If you've ever thought, I might have something valuable in my drawer, this could very well be your wake-up call. And before you think, it's just another quarter, let me stop you there because this coin is rewriting the rules of rarity, and today we're going to uncover why. Every coin has a story, but some coins have legends. The 2019 American Memorial Park quarter is one of them. Struck in Philadelphia, this coin was intended to commemorate a peaceful memorial park in the northern Mariana Islands. But somewhere in the process, the minting gods intervened. A subtle but striking error emerged, turning an ordinary collector's item into a treasure that commands attention from the most elite coin enthusiasts. Now, here's the part that will make your heart race. Errors like this don't happen every day. They are rare, fleeting, and in incredible demand. Picture this. Collectors, investors, and even first-time enthusiasts scanning coin rolls, hoping against hope that fortune smiles on them. The fear of missing out, FOMO, is real. And it's what makes coins like the 2019 American Memorial Park error not just valuable but irresistible. It's like holding a ticket to history, a small metal piece that could transform someone's financial future overnight. And here's a little twist for you. Did you know a single coin can spark heated bidding wars among seasoned collectors? 1 minute, it's sitting quietly in a drawer. The next, it's the star of a multimillion-dollar market. Just think about it. A coin in your hand today could be someone else's dream tomorrow. And if you're thinking, I don't even collect coins, consider this your invitation to a world of possibilities. Humor me for a second. How often do you hold something in your pocket that could potentially be worth almost $1 million? Not many, right? Here's the truth. This coin isn't just rare, it's highly sought after. The 2019 American Memorial Park quarter error is not something you stumble upon every day. And the market is hot, incredibly hot. The value isn't speculative. It's proven, with collectors ready to pay astronomical sums for coins like this. The excitement, the thrill, the potential for life-changing profit. It's all real. But opportunity doesn't wait. Every day, collectors are searching, selling, and trading, and the ones who hesitate often lose out. If you own one of these coins or even think you might, now is the time to act. The market recognizes true rarity, and those who move decisively are the ones who reap the rewards. So, imagine this. A single coin sitting quietly in your home could be the key to a 6-figure or even 7-figure windfall. And the world of rare coins is waiting, ready to reward those who understand value, recognize opportunity, and are willing to act before someone else claims it. Remember, this isn't just a coin. It's history, it's fortune, and it's a story waiting for you to be part of. Don't let this chance slip by, because the 2019 American Memorial Park quarter error isn't just rare. It's legendary, and legendary doesn't wait.